Clogging is any dance executed with wooden sole shoes, now performed with regular shoes or with metal taps while dancers execute figures of big circle dance or square dance. Many people go to the Carter Fold to hear music, but the dancers come more to express their love for the music with their feet.
In '74, wasn't it?
I was in the little store building here that AP ran. That was the very first show in 1974, and I bet there weren't 20 people there. I was one of them. I was in high school.
Yeah, my mom was there.
The admission was $1.
They've always had the dancing here. That is a big part of it, and people come here just to dance.
We've been coming to the Carter Fold for years. It started when I was a small girl, and my mom, as we grew up, a little at a time, she started learning us how to clog, flat foot, and even some of the Charleston. But my mom started over in the old store building, and she actually got to dance with Johnny Cash. But we've been coming here ever since, and basically every Saturday night. We never had lessons in our life. We just grew up with it, with our mother.
I started dancing in 1979. My mom, whose grandmother was a Carter, well, my grandmother was a Carter, Ella Carter, and she lived about a mile down the road here. And my mama taught me to flat foot, so I wanted to learn to clog. So I started teaching. I took classes in Knoxville, and I come back to Bristol and teach what I'd learned the week before. And I've been teaching ever since. And I met my husband now, and he thought he could flat foot, but I told him he was just stomping roaches in the corner. But he took beginners 3 times, and now he's still dancing. He's been dancing for like 25 years now. I had one son that danced. We have a couple on the team, and both their girls danced. And actually, the husband was the one that got the mom and the daughters dancing. So it's just something that you can enjoy together because it's good, clean fun.
I love it. And I love meeting so many people from different lands, you know, and they really try to learn to clog, flat foot, and a lot of them do. They take lessons and everything.
It's in my blood. I just love it, and I cannot sit and listen to bluegrass without my toe tapping or my head bouncing or just something. I mean, you know, it starts with your toe, and then it just kind of works its way out, and you have to express it somehow, and I was born to clog. That's all I can say. I love it.
That's where I first started getting into the music. But there used to be a whole string of places, there were probably 5 or 6 places that were really similar to the Carter Fold. That was as much of the reason that people came as anything. It could, you know, it wouldn't have mattered if Alison Krauss were on stage, if Elvis were on stage, or if I'm sitting up there, you know, banging a cymbal and playing mandolin. As long as there's something they can dance to.
It's just, you get out there and it's just the rhythm, the beat, you move your feet and you go with that.
It makes it hard to play sometimes, but that, you know, it's just fun. It can get distracting if you're doing a slow song, you know, just to try and play time as basic as that. It's not about the words or anything like that, but sometimes it's hard just the whole physical aspect of it because of the volume of the taps going and, you know, all that, whether you can hear well on stage. But a lot of people get real sensitive about that. But to me, it fires me up, you know, especially on the faster songs.
Actually, some of the bands, or most of the bands, they will actually, I mean, get the upbeat music going, and they'll really want you to get into it.
They will feed off the dancers as well.
So it's really great, the band and the dancers together, the most of it.
To me, it's like it fires me up. You know, I think it's according to the player. I don't consider it weird at all, but I understand how people can sort of flip them out. You get that, you can see the people on stage sometimes when all of a sudden here they come, you know, and the people on stage go, and they're kind of, whoa, whoa. As many people on the floor flat-footing and clogging as you do sitting just watching, you know, what can you say? You can't make them quit.
Basically what I do is just, I get out there and whatever I feel, I do. Flat foot, the clogging.
The rhythm of the music.
It's just the beat. The rhythm
Yep.
to the music.
Exactly.
And it's just like any other music, emotion. It moves you to do basically those steps. We grew up with it, and just naturally, it just comes to you.
Part of our heritage, and it's something that we can carry on from our parents and our grandparents.
The roots of it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is the roots of it right here.
Yeah, see, her mother that I can remember most, Jeanette and Joe. And she was really in tune to the music, Jeanette was, and Joe too. And she played and she sang, and she would get out and even dance with the people. So there's some difference, but yeah, Rita carries it on.
The Carter family fold provides evidence that Appalachian clog dance is a traditional form of expression. The people I came into contact with at the fold addressed the link between the Appalachian clogging traditions and the traditions of the local culture at the Carter family fold. The fold is the venue in which this occurs, therefore, perhaps, linking the two, dance and culture, together.